So, let's talk about Doctor Who, shall we? So unless you've been living under a rock, you're probably aware that Doctor Who has come back to our screens and we finally get a good look at Clara Oswald, the famous new companion who I must say looks quite nice. Clara Oswald has been three separate people. Oswin Oswald from the Dalek Adventure, the Governess from the Snowman Christmas Special, and Clara, who we now know. We know she's mysterious, we don't quite understand why there's three different incarnations of her, and we don't really have that much explanation yet. The Doctor seems very concerned about this, but at the same time he's very happy to have Clara travelling with him. But after watching the 7th episode, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, the Rings of Temen, I'm not sure. It's become fairly clear that Clara's a little bit too perfect. Don't get me wrong, she's likable, she's perfectly pleasant, she's charming, she's very sexy, but there's just something inherently too perfect about her. She's like a Disney princess. She doesn't blink an eye very much, she doesn't get into conflicts ever, she's never really had an argument. She's had lots of back and forths, let's have some pleasant conversation until we find something else to do, but we don't really know anything about the person. We know she likes to travel, we know her mother died, we know she likes a doctor, we know she likes tea. That's about it. This isn't the first time Moffat's created a character like this. River Song is a very similar character in that she's forced upon the Doctor without any actual established chemistry, and suddenly they're expected to snog and everyone's supposed to love them. And some people do, but I am one of the ones who sincerely does not. And she kills things and somehow the Doctor's okay with that, and she's arrogant, and she's all these important things. But at least River Song has a temper that can be pushed. She slaps the Doctor sometimes. She actually seems to be developing as a character. But my fear is with Clara is that she's going to be too perfect and it's going to be for a reason. She's a robot or something, and then we're going to have a heartbreaking farewell, and then so on and so on and so on. I really want to say that I am a fan of the show and I'm going to keep watching no matter what happens, because change is inevitable and eventually the show will suit more to my taste. But I do have a legitimate fear of two things. One, the characters are becoming bland and pleasantly uninteresting. Two, we're not really thinking about the show anymore. We're just kind of going along with all these plot lines that don't resolve themselves and not enough straight up just fun adventures. And three, no discernible tension because the stakes are just being raised too high. And most importantly of all, let's make death a thing that actually frightens people again, huh? Because I don't know about you, but if death keeps getting trivialized like it does in the show right now, like with Rory and now Clara just dying and then being alive again, I'm gonna find it very hard to take it seriously when their lives are threatened in this current version of the show. That said, I still really do like Clara and it's early days, so hopefully she'll develop into a character that I can actually relate to. And may I just say as well, the new costume looks badass. That's all I have to say on the matter. Because I missed by my count 3 videos, I'm going to be making a terrible sandwich and I'm going to let people pick 3 awful ingredients for me to eat. If you wish to, you can put suggestions down in the comments. The only thing is that they must be edible. But that said, there's nothing against suggesting things that are way too spicy to eat or ridiculously gross. Yeah, what am I doing with my life? Woo! Goodbye.